So, sorry guys, the recording was stopped. Okay. So, so while we are moving, in processes, I told you, so from startup to close, we need to take care of themes. Okay. I was talking about the principle. So principles are related with themes, I told you. So one principles example I am giving you, learn from experience. This is one principle. So you can learn everything. You can learn your plan. You can learn your quality. Okay. So because I told you projects are similar. Okay. So what you did in your project, you can learn everything. You can risk what risk you have identified and how you identified what changes, everything you can learn, right? So that's why these principles are relates with themes. Okay. And while you are executing your processes from closed, you need to have effects. Okay. At top, we have the project environment, and this is my tailoring. Okay. So this is the structure I told you, PT. So this principles, P means principles, T means teams, P means tailoring. So how you will themes and how, so based on size, complexity, you can apply these all. Okay. So this is done. Now, these are my principles. I'm not going very deeply here. So this is my first continued business justification. I'm giving you just, one line description. Your project should have a continued business justification. Why you are doing this first, and that justification should be over the life cycle. Learn from experience. I told you, you can learn anything from your experience. Define roles and responsibilities. You need to define. Okay. Then manage by stage. So there are many stages, right? So we have some management stage, we have some technical stage. So every stage we need to manage, like design we need to manage, development we need to manage, test we need, everything we need to manage. That is my manage by stages. Then manage by exception. So how much you can tolerate. Okay. So according to Prince2, we have, the 4 levels. So 4 levels. First we have, the corporate level, which is, the board of directors, chairman. Then under board of directors, we have, the project board, in which we have 3 roles: executive, senior, and senior user. Then project manager we have, then team manager we have. So these are the 4 levels we have in Prince2. Okay. So according to 6 variables, against 6 variables, what are the 6 variables we have? Cost, time, scope, quality, risk, benefit. So against these 6 variables, how much you can tolerate at your level. If you are a project manager, so you have some tolerance for your cost. Okay. So that is my manage by exception. How much you can tolerate. Then 6, what we have, focus on product. So this is my quality. Okay. So you need to take care of your quality. So you need to focus on your product. So that is my focus on product principle. And then last we have tailored to suit the business environment. So this is again the customization, right? How you will tailor the things. Okay. So these are the list of principles. Okay. We have one query. Let me check. No. Lean is different. Six Sigma is different. Okay. So lean is for wastage and Six Sigma is for, the quality, defect elimination technique, Six Sigma, right? This is purely project management. So here we are not discussing, so how we will eliminate the defects. No, how we will manage our projects. So that we will discuss for Prince2. Okay. So that is different. Six Sigma is different. Lean is different. Lean, Six Sigma is a combination, right? So manufacture, a lean is a wastage, for wastage, and Six Sigma is what? This is, 3.4 defects per million opportunity, right? So this is the difference we have. Okay. So these are my principles. Then if I will talk about themes, so themes I told you. So this is the introduction about themes. Business case, I told you, justification. If you are doing any project, you should have a justification why you are doing this. Okay. Second, we have organization. I told you roles and responsibilities. Who will be responsible? What role we need? Quality. We need to take care of our quality, product quality. Plans. We need to plan everything. We need to plan our cost. We need to plan time. We need to plan rest. Every planning we need to do. Okay. Risk, which is very important, right? So risk are my uncertainties, uncertain event. Okay. So mainly for projects, there are two types of risk. One is benefit, one is loss. Okay. One is positive, one is negative. Opportunity and threats. Okay. So those we need to take care. Then change, I told you, any addition, any modification. Okay. So change can come anytime, and anyone can raise a change, right? That is my change. And progress, we need to show our progress, where we are, where are we going, should we carry on or not, right? So these are the introduction about themes. Then processes. So what processes we have? So this is the simple definition about process. We all know process is a set of activities to designed to accomplish a specific objective, right? So some process has, some inputs, and then they are defining into outputs, right? So inputs and outputs we have. Okay, one more question we have. No, that all is in PMP. Okay, so what you are doing, PMP, I will tell you the difference after this. Okay, let me complete this, then I will let you know the difference, main difference. Okay, so MS project concepts are not here. No Gantt chart, nothing, right? It's a method. It's a method for principles, themes, processes, and tailoring only. No techniques here we have. Okay, but so let me complete this, and then I will compare both, and then I can tell you which is easy to get. Okay, so because Prince2, we are the examination center in our premises, right? So we can provide exam in our premises. But if I will talk about PMP, so for PMP you need to go to Prometric Center. Okay, so we can assist you 100% for Prince2, and you will get the certification. So this is the benefit, main benefit. Okay, so for PMP, so there are many things, right? So I will let you know that thing. So these are my processes: starting up, initiating, in PMP we don't have themes. In PMP we have the knowledge area, right? So those are the same aspects we have. Knowledge area we have in PMP. So here we have themes. Those are my aspects. So in PMP we have 10 knowledge area, but here we have 7 themes. Okay, all are same. I will let you know. Just wait. Okay, so these are my processes: start, initiate, directing, controlling, managing product delivery, stage boundary, and closing. Okay, and this is the journey we have. Okay, so 4 levels I told you. So these are my levels. Topmost level is corporate level, which is not involved for our project. So who is involved here? Directing people, managing people, and delivering. So these directing people are my project board, in which we have executive, senior supplier, and senior user. Managing is my project manager. Delivering is my team manager and team, right? So they have fitted all the processes, and who is involved, who is responsible for which process. So if I will talk about this startup, so for startup, directing and managing people are involved. If I will talk about directing a project, this is a process, right? So only directing people involved for this. They are the responsible for this, directing a project, direction, authorization, everything. Then initiate a project. So managing, project manager is responsible for initiate a project. Okay. Okay, so this is initiate a project. Then stage boundary you can see here. So these are every stage end. Okay, So what we need to check, if I will talk about stages, we have design, development, test. Okay, these are the stages. So every stage and we need to check, okay, I have completed my stage. Now I need to plan for next stage. So this is my stage boundary. Then controlling a stage. So I need to control my subsequent delivery. These subsequent delivery means these things. First, we are designing, then we are delivering to development. Okay, start the development. Once we have done with development, then we are delivering to testing, right? So these means subsequent delivery we have, small deliveries. So every delivery we need to control and we need to manage. And last, final delivery, which is closing. So this is my control and managing. So I need to control my final delivery as well as, I need to manage and control my final delivery also. And last, we have closing a project, right? So these are the processes what we have. And last, we have tailoring. So tailoring, I told you, this is my tailoring. So there are two things. One is embedding. Second, we have tailoring. So adoption of Prince2 across the organization. Okay. So if whole organization using Prince2, that means embedding. If one or two projects using the Prince2, so that means tailoring. Customization of Prince2 methodology to the project environment. 1, 2, 10, right? So those means tailoring. And approach of tailoring is what? Apply the principles, apply the themes, management products, adapt the roles, adapt the processes, right? So this is the meaning of tailoring. So this is done about Prince2 introduction. Now, I would like to share, the difference between PMP and Prince2. Okay. So now you can ask me any question, right? So first, if I will, okay, I'm just writing one more thing here, that is Scrum. So Scrum is a method of Agile. If somebody know or no, this is specific to software development, Scrum. Okay. So Scrum is also a certification which is very popular for software industry, for software development projects. Okay. So I will compare these three, PMP, Prince2 and Scrum. So PMP, this is, I told you, US based, that is PMI, Project Management Institute. And Prince2 is my UK based, that is XLOS. Okay. And Scrum, for this Scrum, there is no governing body. So these are the governing bodies for PMP and Prince2. And for Scrum, there is no governing bodies. But there are some, the organization like Scrum Alliance. Okay. Then we have some Scrum study. Okay. So these are some organizations who are delivering Scrum certification. But there is no governing body for Scrum. Okay. And this is first difference we have. Second, we have how tools and techniques. I told you in PMP, there are many tools and techniques covered. If I will talk about quality, 7 QAC tools are there. Pareto, okay, Ishikawa. So the 7 QC tool described there. If I will talk about estimations, I told you. So there are many techniques about estimation, how you will do cost estimation, how you will do resource estimation or time estimation. So there are many techniques we have in PMP. Okay. Here, what and why and when. Okay. So here, tools and techniques are not covered. I told you. It's a method. Okay. So what you need to do, why you are doing, when you need to do, right? So this is covered here in Prince2. Now, if I will talk about Scrum, Scrum is also about how, why, what. Okay. So if I will compare this Prince2, I'm talking about this. I'm not talking about Scrum Alliance. I'm talking about Scrum Study. Okay. So I'm a, accredited trainer with Scrum Study also. Okay. So there is a book of Scrum, that is SBOK. Okay. Here also we have book in PMBOK. Here we have two books. One is for Foundation Manual and second we have for Practitioner. Okay. So here also we have tools and techniques for Scrum in Scrum Study. You can check scrumstudy.com. You can go there, right? So tools and techniques not covered in Prince2. Third, so if I will talk about PMP architecture, PMP framework. So in PMP, we have 10 knowledge area and 5 process group. Okay. So this is, I'm deleting because this is not relevant here. So, so in PMP, we have 10 knowledge area, like we have time management, we have cost management, we have quality management, we have stakeholder management, we have HR management, we have integration management. So 10 knowledge area we have and 5 process group we have. And those comprises total 47 processes. Okay. So this is the framework of Prince2, PMP, 10 knowledge area and 5 process group and total 47 process we have. Okay. So as I told you, this is only for large projects. Okay. So large project, you can apply PMP. For small projects, you can apply, Prince2, you can apply for both. Okay. For small projects, for 1 day project, for 2 days, for 15 days, for 1 month, okay, for 1 year, you can apply Prince2. But PMP, you can apply only for large projects, not for small. 1 day project, you can't apply this. Okay. So structure, PMP structure, this is 10 knowledge area and 5 process group. And what are these 5 process group? We have initiate first, then second we have plan. Okay. Then we have execution. Then we have monitoring and controlling. And then we have last closing. So these are the 5 process group in PMP and 10 knowledge area like that here we have. Like I told you one example, 1 to 2 integration, we have integration management, time, scope management, cost management. So these are the knowledge area and these are the process group. Okay. So processes in Prince2 and process group in PMP, both are same. Okay. So if you remembered, I told you startup is there. So in PMP, startup is not. Initiation is there. So in Prince2 also we have initiate a project. Okay. Okay. I have one question. No. Nowhere. So how we will create RFQ, SOW, POC is not covered in PMP as well as in Prince2. But in Prince2, we have, some document that like how you will create business case, what will be the format of a business case, that is covered here. No, nowhere. I think in PMP, we have some detail about these documents, but how you are creating, not covered anywhere. But some detail we have in PMP for SOW, for this RFQ, some description about these documents in PMP, we have something, but in Prince2, no. Okay. So this is my third difference, framework. Okay. So process group, I told you, these are the process group in PMP. And processes in Prince2, I told you, right? So what processes so these are the processes in Prince2, right? So now you can see here, initiate is there. So planning is not there, but in initiating a project process, we are doing planning also. Directing is there, controlling is there, right? Managing stage boundary, closing is there, right? So most of, moreover, all are same, because if I will talk about, main stages, so I need to initiate, I need to close, and between them, I need to plan and execute, right? So all are similar. If I will talk about this Scrum, so for Scrum, we have 6 principles, okay, 5 aspects, okay, and then 5 phases. Okay, and what are the 5 phases in Scrum? I am writing here. So first we have initiation. Then we have plan and estimate. Okay, I'm talking about Scrum. This is my PMP. Okay, Then implement is there, third. Then review and retrospective. This is fourth one. And last, we have release. Okay, now you can compare, right? All is same. There is no difference. All are talking about the same thing. That is my project, right? So for any project, I need to initiate, I need to close. In between them, I need to plan and execute. Okay. And when we are planning and execution, we are doing planning and execution. We need to monitor that. We need to control that, right? So this is my Scrum, 6 principles, 5 aspects, and 5 phases. These are my 5 phases of Scrum. So I told you this is for large projects. This is for both small and large, and this is also for both small and large Scrum, right? Then in PMP, we have triple constraints. Triple constraint means we have time, scope, and cost. Okay, so these are the triple constraint in PMP. Here I talked about the 6 variables in which time, scope, cost is there, and quality, risk, benefit. 3 more we have. Okay, so these are the 6 variables, 6 performance targets where a project manager needs to concentrate. Okay. No, large project means so duration. I'm talking. If I will talk about 1-day project, so there are, if you are doing any event for 1 day, that is also a project. If you want to do an event for 1 day, okay, so that is also a project. Okay, and for that event, you can apply Prince2. You need to use principles, themes, you need to take care of processes and tailoring, customization. While if I'm talking about this PMP, so in PMP, I told you there are 47 processes total. So in 1 day project, you can't apply all the 47. Okay, so that is the meaning of short and small and large projects. It based on duration, 1 day project, 2 day project, right? So that is small and large we have. Okay, so this is my variables. I told you triple constraints we have here and 6 variables we have here. Here we have 5 aspects. I already written here. So what are those 5 aspects? Those are my business justification is 1. Okay. Then second we have change. Third we have quality. Okay. Then we have organization. Okay. And one more we have, I think I forgot that, right? So these are the 5 aspects in Scrum. So if you will see, right, if you will see all the certification, so there are, very similarity in all, because all are for project management. Okay. All are talking about the constraints. All are talking about the aspects. Here we have main constraints. Here we have variables. Here we have aspects. Right. And these are my processes. I told you. So PMP saying process group, Prince2 saying, these are my processes. Okay. And then last, if I will talk about Scrum, Scrum is saying these are my phases. Okay. So this is the main difference we have. Okay. And what you can get for Prince2. So I can provide you best training for this for Prince2. Okay. And as I told you, the certification, right? So we are doing your certification in our premises, right? So we are doing exam here. So I can provide you my assistance for your, for your exam. Okay. And we can say, 100% assistance or guarantee for your exam. Okay. So in PMP, okay, definitely you need to work hard. For Prince2 also you need to work hard. Okay, definitely. So because you need to learn the everything which is written in Prince2 also, right? That is also very good paper, right? If I will talk about Prince2, okay, I have one more question. No, this is not mean under Prince2 or PMP. What I'm saying that these methods you can apply for small project and large project. If you have a knowledge of PMP, you can apply PMP for 2 months and 4 or 6 months. If you have Prince2 knowledge, you can apply Prince2. It doesn't mean that you need to apply Prince2 or PMP. No, what knowledge you have, because these best practices is what? These best practices for if you are doing any project, okay? And if you are following PMP or Prince2, so 100% you will deliver a successful result. That is the main thing. Okay, second question. What is the duration for preparing? You are talking about PMP or Prince2? So Prince2 schedule, if I will talk about, so Prince2 schedule is for 3 days. Okay, first 2 days we will do Prince2 foundation training, and then second day we will do Prince2 foundation exam. And then next third day, we will do 1 mock first for Prince2 practitioner, and then your real exam for Prince2 practitioner. So 3 days schedule for Prince2. And if I will talk about this, okay, so if I will talk about this PMP, so PMP is 4 days training, offline training I'm talking about. I'm not talking about online here. 4 days offline training for PMP, okay? And then we will provide many, question bank, a lot of question bank for PMP, because PMP is also based on practice. Okay, so you need to do those practices. What extra features in Prince2 plus Agile? They have integrated, they have integrated Prince2 with Agile. Okay, Agile, if I will talk about Agile, so we don't have very much time here. In short, Agile is what? Agile is a methodology. Okay, and under Agile we have different methods. There are 2 more queries. Okay, use 2 6-month query. Yeah, that's I told you na. So it doesn't mean under Prince2 or under PMP. If you have a knowledge about Prince2 and PMP, so for 2 to 6 months you can apply Prince2, you can apply PMP both. Okay, are there any special templates or software framework available? No, I don't think so. I don't have any idea about this. MS Project is a tool, right? So if what I know about MS Project, I'm delivering MS Project also as a training. So what is MS Project? It's a tool. It's a tool for project management. What you are doing in PMP. So what theory is in PMP? So you are implementing in MS Project. So that is a tool for project management. Complete. Okay. So Prince2 and MS Project, there is no relation between these two. What is the passing? It's around, more than 65 you need to get. More than 65, more than 70, I think. Because there is no score in PMP. So what they are doing, they are giving, okay, in 3 terms, okay, if I will talk about these 5 process group we have, initiate, plan, execution, monitoring, controlling, closing. So they will give you, okay, in initiation, you are proficient. In plan, you are below proficient. Here you have proficient. Here you have moderate proficient. Here you have proficient, like this. So proficient, moderate proficient, and below proficient. So based on these 3, they are providing your result in PMP. But in Prince2 we have score also. You are getting your score. Okay, this much percentage I have got for my Prince2 foundation and for practitioner. So, but in PMP, we don't have any score, any percentage. So they are calculating based on this. Best, okay, below proficient, proficient, and moderate proficient. And percentage, I told you, this is more than 65, more than 70, I could say, right? More than 70 you need to get in PMP. And there is only one Prometric center in Delhi NCR. If I will talk about India, so there are only 4 Prometric center for PMP. Chennai, I think, Mumbai, and Calcutta, and this Delhi. Yes, there is a separate exam for Agile plus Prince2. There is a separate certification for this Agile and Prince2 we have. Okay, if you need any detail about this, so you can go in people cert. I'm writing here. So this is people cert. So you can go there and you can check this Agile plus Prince2 what we have. So Prince2 framework, now you know, right? PT structure we have. So Agile, I told you different methods we have: Scrum, XP, DSDM, ASD. So many methods under Agile we have. So they have integrated both Prince2 plus Agile. Okay. So you can see, you can check, more detail in people cert. Okay. So any more questions? Yeah, definitely. Let me clear you one thing here. So tracking your project, let me tell you. First, you should know what is the difference about Prince2, PMP, and MS project. MS project is a tool. Prince2, PMP is a methodology for project management. So it's a knowledge, it's a certification, right? So what you are doing, you are learning the things. Okay. And MS project, you are executing the projects. That is a tool where you are putting everything. You have a Gantt chart, you have a resource sheet, you have everything. You have on value management concept is there. Every calculation is there. That is a tool. Definitely you can apply Prince2. I mean, Prince2, you are learning the things. How you will manage your project. You are learning, you are reading the things. MS project, you are implementing your project there. It's a tool. You need to put everything. You need to put your tasks. Yeah, you can learn MS project also. You can learn project MS project. Okay. But now these days, these certifications are very important. If you are trying to switch anywhere, so everyone will ask you, do you have any certification or not? First thing. So this is the first prerequisite for any new thing, right? So you should have these certification first. Then you should have a knowledge about this MS. The combination, if I will talk about, I will talk about the complete project manager combination. So what you need to do, just do. Okay, I'm just suggesting, right? I'm not saying that just do it. I'm just suggesting what you need to do. You need to do PMP training. Then you can get easily Prince2. So Prince2 certificate you need to do. And then last one, MS project training. So this is the complete package for a project manager. So PMP will learn you, okay, will tell you both are best. Both are. So as I told you, that is PMI, US, and Prince2 is UK. So if you are doing UK projects, Prince2 is there. If you are doing US project, PMP is there. Both are best. Yes, ITIL is a very basic certification. ITIL foundation is for 1 year experience, is for half year experience. ITIL is a very basic certification. And that ITIL is for service management. This is not for project management. Yes, ITL. First, you need to do, yeah, this is the site, peopleset.org, right? ITIL is a very basic certification. Definitely, first ITIL, then do any PMP. I mean, with these PMP, Prince2, Scrum, anything you can do based on your requirement, right? And then if you want to implement your knowledge, so you need to do MS project, because in MS project, you will see how you will do the estimation, everything, Gantt chart, I told you like that, right? So everything you are implementing in MS project, that is a tool. Okay. So any more questions? No, it's not a project manager. Who told you this ITIL is a project management? No, ITIL is a service management. Yes, in ITIL, there is one life cycle that is called service transition. Okay. And that service transition where you are building your project, building your service, testing your service, and release your service. Okay. So ITIL is for service management. So first you should know what is the difference between service and project, right? Service and product, right? So this is different. So that is ITIL is for service management. PMP Prince2 is for the project management. IT infrastructure management is ongoing. So for IT infrastructure, you need to do ITIL. Okay. So for IT infrastructure, if I'm talking about, so if you are doing operations like service operation, incident, problem, these things, so ITIL is best for you. No, it's already 2.0, okay, which is not running, but this is the version we have, Prince2 2.0. That is a version. So I don't know. I don't have idea about this Agile version, Agile plus Prince2. I don't have idea about this.
Sanjay, I think we missed two questions upward. So Prateek is asking, I'm starting phase of my career as I am a CAPM certified. So what should I do now? Go for Prince2 or learn a tool?
Learn a tool. Okay. CAPM, you are already certified. So you need to learn a tool. Just do MS project.
And then there is next one from Ashish Waghela. How can Prince2 help? How can Prince2 help in this domain where IT infrastructure management is an ongoing process and not just a project with a start and end date?
So for that ongoing process, ITIL is there, not Prince2 and PMP. Because ongoing process is what that is regular, repetitive thing. And for that, ITIL certification is there. So in ITIL, there are many certifications. One is foundation, then we have 6 more certification. If you are planning for ITIL expert, in between ITIL expert, we have 6 certifications. One example of service management. Okay. Service is what? Service is a value which is delivering to the customer. You are using phone. Okay. On your phone, you are using 3G and 4G. That 3G and 4G is a service. Okay. And for that service, ITIL tells you how you will create strategy. I'm just writing here. So in ITIL, what is the life cycle of ITIL? Service strategy, service design, then service transition, then service operation, and then CSI. Okay. So this is strategy.
We can't see where you're writing.
So I'm writing in Excel. Able to see?
No, we see the PPT.
Now? No?
No.
Let me. Now?
No, we still see the PPT. No.
Still PPT is there? Okay, let me type.
Sanjay, I guess you have only shared this the PPT application.
Okay, wait, please. Okay. Now, are you able to see my Excel now?
Yes.
So these are the 5 life cycle of ITIL. Okay. This is service strategy. So where you are creating strategy for your service. So I have given you one example, that is 4G or 3G for your phone. Design, then you need to design your service. That is the architecture for your service. Then transition. So this is a project here. In service transition, what you are doing, you are building your service, build. Then you are testing it, test, and then release. Okay. So in service transition, you are building, test, and release. So these are the processes. So here also we have, the best processes defined in ITIL. Okay. So once you have released your service, then it will come to the operations, ongoing things. So here you will get incident, incidents, problem, access. So these are, some processes. Okay. And some functions we have defined here, like service desk we have. Okay. IT, technical management, operation management, application management. So these are the 4 functions which is responsible for any incident, event, or problem, right? So that is defined in SO, service operations. Then last we have CSI. CSI is what? That is continual service improvement. Okay. So this CSI is for all 4. Okay. So if you want, any improvement on your service strategy. So in service strategy, we have 5 processes. If you want to add one more process, that is continual service improvement. If you want to increase the process efficiency, process effectiveness, you can use CSI, right? So CSI is for all. You can add processes, you can provide, you can efficiency you can increase, right? Effectiveness you can increase for your process, right? So that is my continuous service improvement, and that is ITIL, and that is pure for the IT infrastructure. So anybody who is from IT infrastructure, so he should go for this ITIL certification. If you have rich experience, so first we have foundation level, and then upper foundation we have separate certification for intermediate level. So foundation is 1. Okay. Once you have done the foundation, then you can do separate these 5: strategy separate, design separate, transition separate, operation separate, CSI separate, right? And then top, after this 5, we have MALC. This is called managing across life cycle. And then after MALC, you are expert. So these are the certifications. So they have added one more certification of foundation, that is, I think, practitioner, ITIL practitioner. Recently, they have added one more new certification. So this is my ITIL, and ITIL is service management. So, okay. So thank you very much all. Okay. So now I'm just stopping here. Okay. So thanks a lot. Thanks to everyone. Thank you.
Thank you, Sanjay. Thank you, everyone. Thanks for taking out your time on a Sunday morning.
Thank you. Thanks.
Thank you, Sanjay.